Biocon is a technology-enabled, future-ready global biopharmaceuticals leader headquartered in India. We work with a vision to enhance global healthcare through innovative and affordable biopharmaceuticals for patients, partners, and healthcare systems across the globe. Biocon is driven by an unwavering purpose to deliver high-quality, affordable therapies that can lower costs, increase access, and improve treatment outcomes. We promote healthcare equity across the globe through 4 powerful growth verticals: generics, biosimilars, research services, novel biologics, from pipeline to production, from drug discovery to drug delivery. It has been an exciting journey of over 45 years. Today, Biocon's generics business offers a differentiated portfolio comprising over 155 generic formulations and APIs to customers and patients worldwide. We have received over 125 CGMP approvals from international regulatory agencies, have filed over 65 DMFs and 100 dossiers globally, and hold more than 320 patents.
We have set our sights on drug technologies that will define the future of medicine and healthcare, such as peptides, complex molecules, differentiated APIs, and formulations. And we are ramping up our capabilities to develop and manufacture these products at scale.
In 2001, Biocon became the first Indian company to be approved by the US FDA to manufacture a fermentation-based statin API, lovastatin. Today, Biocon is one of the largest manufacturers of statins and immunosuppressant APIs with more than 420 customers in over 60 countries. Our growing portfolio of APIs as well as finished dosages spans cardiovascular, anti-diabetics, obesity, immunosuppressants, and specialty molecules. We also offer pellets and premixes of select APIs as per customer requirements. Our API manufacturing expertise spans fermentation, large-scale chromatography, synthetic chemistry, and peptide synthesis. We have 7 state-of-the-art facilities across India and the US. In the last decade, we diversified into finished dosage formulations. Today, we offer a portfolio of niche complex formulations comprising potent and non-potent oral solids as well as injectables such as parenteral in vials, PFS, and auto-injectors. In 2024, Biocon became the first company to receive approval for generic liraglutide in a major ICH-regulated market. In February 2025, Biocon launched Biolide and liraglutide Biocon to make the battle against obesity and diabetes more affordable and accessible to patients in the United Kingdom. Biocon's finished dosage formulations reach patients across the world thanks to a robust network of wholesalers, retailers, and group purchasing organizations. We have a dedicated facility to manufacture potent molecules with barrier technologies in Bengaluru and the US. Biocon's manufacturing facilities use advanced digital technologies. They are frequently audited by regulatory authorities in various markets. Research and development is a strategic priority at Biocon. Our team of 500+ scientists work at the forefront of cutting-edge science to transform lives around the world.
The ability we possess today to manufacture and develop these potent APIs and peptides and forward integrate them into dosage form will position us in future to be an industry leader.
At Biocon, our people enjoy an equal opportunity culture that recognizes and rewards excellence and fosters continuous learning and active engagement.
At Biocon, we believe in growth, innovation and learning.
Biocon is driven by a culture of purpose, ethics and equity. We use 3 criteria to assess our performance and policies beyond financials: environment, social and governance. Our ESG initiatives have won recognition at various national and global forums.
Today, Biocon is a global pharmaceutical company of immense repute. As this pioneering spirit continues to drive us forward, our passion for finding innovative approaches to make medicines affordable and accessible around the world remains strong.
Millions of people wake up each day with an overwhelming thought. Will I be able to afford the insulins I need to survive today? This is a daily reality for families, communities, and individuals around the world, which sets us thinking, what is the purpose of life-saving insulins if it is not affordable, accessible, and available? At Biocon Biologics, this question helped us to drive a change and close the care gap, as we are working to ensure that access to insulins is no longer a barrier, but a bridge to better health. To put simply, we dreamt of a world where insulins are accessible to all who need it. Biocon Biologics, a unique, fully integrated leading global biosimilars company, is driving the change through its integrated and most advanced insulins manufacturing facility, set up in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Every day, a group of seasoned biotechnology professionals, scientists, and dedicated employees work relentlessly in this large, integrated, multi-million-dollar insulins manufacturing facility, which houses drug substance, drug products, and devices capabilities. To serve millions of diabetes patients in Malaysia and across the world, we have established our Center of Excellence for Insulins, which produces a broad portfolio of biosimilar insulins, including regular, basal, and rapid-acting analogs. Certainly, our insulins provide a choice you can't ignore. We have been drivers of change also because we have many firsts to our credit. From being the first company in the world to commercialize interchangeable biosimilar glargine in the US, to building the first biopharmaceutical sterile injectables plant in Malaysia, approved by the US FDA, EMA, NPRA Malaysia, and many other international regulatory agencies, and being recognized as the first and largest integrated insulins manufacturer in Malaysia by Malaysia Book of Records. Our commitment to governance and sustainability is another form of change, as we have integrated ESG principles into our business practice with a commitment to minimize environmental impact. Our diverse, multicultural team pour their hearts and souls into our work with just one mission: access to insulins should no longer be a challenge, but a lifeline to a healthier world. Our Malaysia facility plays a pivotal role in enabling our aspiration to serve 1 in 5 insulin-dependent people with diabetes across the world. We have been drivers of change, and we won't stop till life-saving insulins are available, affordable, and accessible.
As we turn the page on 2024, a story of growth and impact unfolds. Every vial, every pen, every dose we make is a testament to our commitment to accessible healthcare. This year, we surpassed $1 billion in annual revenue and expanded our global footprint. We completed 1 year of the successful integration of the acquired biosimilars business. We are now a fully, vertically integrated, lab-to-market biosimilars enterprise with a footprint across 120-plus countries. The integration has transformed us into a truly global organization with employees in 25-plus countries, representing 30-plus nationalities or ethnicities. In 2024, we moved to the consolidate phase of our 3-stage strategic journey: preserve, consolidate, accelerate. Having successfully preserved value post-integration, ensuring no customer was lost and no patient was left unserved, we focused on consolidating the business this year, tailoring our strategies to specific countries, growing our business across markets, through strategic partnerships, product launches, and by strengthening our pipeline with major product approvals. We are now ready to accelerate and leap vault to the top of the global biosimilars industry. With our growing global family, united by purpose and passion, we're poised to reach the pinnacle, building a healthier future and making a meaningful impact on millions across the world.
Biocon is a technology-enabled, future-ready global biopharmaceuticals leader headquartered in India. We work with a vision to enhance global healthcare through innovative and affordable biopharmaceuticals for patients, partners, and healthcare systems across the globe. Biocon is driven by an unwavering purpose to deliver high-quality, affordable therapies that can lower costs, increase access, and improve treatment outcomes. We promote healthcare equity across the globe through 4 powerful growth verticals: generics, biosimilars, research services, novel biologics, from pipeline to production, from drug discovery to drug delivery. It has been an exciting journey of over 45 years. Today, Biocon's generics business offers a differentiated portfolio comprising over 155 generic formulations and APIs to customers and patients worldwide. We have received over 125 CGMP approvals from international regulatory agencies, have filed over 65 DMFs and 100 dossiers globally, and hold more than 320 patents.
We have set our sights on drug technologies that will define the future of medicine and healthcare, such as peptides, complex molecules, differentiated APIs, and formulations. And we are ramping up our capabilities to develop and manufacture these products at scale.
In 2001, Biocon became the first Indian company to be approved by the US FDA to manufacture a fermentation-based statin API, lovastatin. Today, Biocon is one of the largest manufacturers of statins and immunosuppressant APIs with more than 420 customers in over 60 countries. Our growing portfolio of APIs as well as finished dosages spans cardiovascular, anti-diabetics, obesity, immunosuppressants, and specialty molecules. We also offer pellets and premixes of select APIs as per customer requirements. Our API manufacturing expertise spans fermentation, large-scale chromatography, synthetic chemistry, and peptide synthesis. We have 7 state-of-the-art facilities across India and the US. In the last decade, we diversified into finished dosage formulations. Today, we offer a portfolio of niche complex formulations comprising potent and non-potent oral solids as well as injectables such as parenteral in vials, PFS, and auto-injectors. In 2024, Biocon became the first company to receive approval for generic liraglutide in a major ICH-regulated market. In February 2025, Biocon launched Biolide and liraglutide Biocon to make the battle against obesity and diabetes more affordable and accessible to patients in the United Kingdom. Biocon's finished dosage formulations reach patients across the world thanks to a robust network of wholesalers, retailers, and group purchasing organizations. We have a dedicated facility to manufacture potent molecules with barrier technologies in Bengaluru and the US. Biocon's manufacturing facilities use advanced digital technologies. They are frequently audited by regulatory authorities in various markets. Research and development, is a strategic priority at Biocon. Our team of 500+ scientists work at the forefront of cutting-edge science to transform lives around the world.
The ability we possess today to manufacture and develop these potent APIs and peptides and forward integrate them into dosage form will position us in future to be an industry leader.
At Biocon, our people enjoy an equal opportunity culture that recognizes and rewards excellence and fosters continuous learning and active engagement.
At Biocon, we believe in growth, innovation and learning.
Biocon is driven by a culture of purpose, ethics and equity. We use 3 criteria to assess our performance and policies beyond financials: environment, social and governance. Our ESG initiatives have won recognition at various national and global forums.
Today, Biocon is a global pharmaceutical company of immense repute. As this pioneering spirit continues to drive us forward, our passion for finding innovative approaches to make medicines affordable and accessible around the world remains strong.
Millions of people wake up each day with an overwhelming thought. Will I be able to afford the insulins I need to survive today? This is a daily reality for families, communities, and individuals around the world, which sets us thinking, what is the purpose of life-saving insulins if it is not affordable, accessible, and available? At Biocon Biologics, this question helped us to drive a change and close the care gap, as we are working to ensure that access to insulins is no longer a barrier, but a bridge to better health. To put simply, we dreamt of a world where insulins are accessible to all who need it. Biocon Biologics, a unique, fully integrated leading global biosimilars company, is driving the change through its integrated and most advanced insulins manufacturing facility, set up in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Every day, a group of seasoned biotechnology professionals, scientists, and dedicated employees work relentlessly in this large, integrated, multi-million-dollar insulins manufacturing facility, which houses drug substance, drug products, and devices capabilities. To serve millions of diabetes patients in Malaysia and across the world, we have established our Center of Excellence for Insulins, which produces a broad portfolio of biosimilar insulins, including regular, basal, and rapid-acting analogs. Certainly, our insulins provide a choice you can't ignore. We have been drivers of change also because we have many firsts to our credit. From being the first company in the world to commercialize interchangeable biosimilar glargine in the US, to building the first biopharmaceutical sterile injectables plant in Malaysia, approved by the US FDA, EMA, NPRA Malaysia, and many other international regulatory agencies, and being recognized as the first and largest integrated insulins manufacturer in Malaysia by Malaysia Book of Records. Our commitment to governance and sustainability is another form of change, as we have integrated ESG principles into our business practice with a commitment to minimize environmental impact. Our diverse, multicultural team pour their hearts and souls into our work with just one mission: access to insulins should no longer be a challenge, but a lifeline to a healthier world. Our Malaysia facility plays a pivotal role in enabling our aspiration to serve 1 in 5 insulin-dependent people with diabetes across the world. We have been drivers of change, and we won't stop till life-saving insulins are available, affordable, and accessible.
As we turn the page on 2024, a story of growth and impact unfolds. Every vial, every pen, every dose we make is a testament to our commitment to accessible healthcare. This year, we surpassed $1 billion in annual revenue and expanded our global footprint We completed 1 year of the successful integration of the acquired biosimilars business. We are now a fully vertically integrated lab-to-market biosimilars enterprise with a footprint across 120-plus countries. The integration has transformed us into a truly global organization with employees in 25-plus countries, representing 30-plus nationalities or ethnicities. In 2024, we moved to the consolidate phase of our 3-stage strategic journey: preserve, consolidate, accelerate. Having successfully preserved value post-integration, ensuring no customer was lost and no patient was left unserved, we focused on consolidating the business this year, tailoring our strategies to specific countries, growing our business across markets through strategic partnerships, product launches, and by strengthening our pipeline with major product approvals. We are now ready to accelerate and leap vault to the top of the global biosimilars industry. With our growing global family united by purpose and passion, we're poised to reach the pinnacle, building a healthier future and making a meaningful impact on millions across the world.
We'll be sharing your cameras to room number 2 in a minute. You will be now visible to room number 2. Ma'am, you can start now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕಂಪನಿನ 47ನೆಯ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. I welcome all the members of the 47th Annual General Meeting of the company. This meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. The proceedings of the meeting shall be deemed to have been conducted at the registered office of the company in compliance with applicable laws. Before we initiate the AGM proceedings, let me introduce my colleagues who have joined us through video conference and who are also with me on the dais. Mr. Siddharth Mittal, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Mr. Bobby Kanubhai Parikh, Independent Director and Chairperson of the Audit Committee. Mr. Ms. Naina Lal Kidwai, Lead Independent Director and Chairperson of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee and the CSR and ESG Committee. Professor Ravi Mazumdar, Non-Executive Director and Chairperson of the Stakeholders Relationship Committee. Ms. Rekha Mehrotra Menon, Independent Director. Mr. Nicholas Robert Hagar, Independent Director. Mr. Atul Dhawan, Independent Director. Dr. Eric Mazumdar, Non-Executive Director. Mr. Mukesh Kamath, Interim Chief Financial Officer. And Ms. Ekta Agarwal, Interim Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. We also have Messrs. BSR and Company LLP Statutory Auditors and Messrs. V. Sridharan and Associates, Secretarial Auditors and Scrutinizers for this AGM, who have joined this meeting virtually from their respective locations. Participation of members through video conference is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circular issued by the MCA and Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. As the requisite quorum is present for this annual general meeting, I call this meeting to order. Notice of the 47th Annual General Meeting and the Integrated Annual Report for the financial year 2024-25 were sent through email to all the members whose email IDs are registered with the company, RTA, or the depository participants in compliance with the MCA and SEBI circulars. Additionally, the company has also sent a letter to members whose email IDs are not registered with the company, RTA, or the depository participants, providing the web link and path of the company's website along with the QR code from where the AGM notice and integrated annual report for financial year 2024-25 can be accessed in compliance with SEBI listing regulations. As the AGM notice is already circulated to the members, I take the same as read. Today, there are 18 resolutions proposed to be passed as set out in the notice of the AGM. The company has taken all necessary steps required as per the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the circulars issued by MCA to enable the members to participate and vote on the resolutions as set forth in the notice of the AGM. Members who have not cast their vote through remote e-voting and who are participating in this meeting will have the opportunity to cast their votes through the Insta Poll facility provided by KFin Technologies Limited, Registrar and Share Transfer Agents of the company. I now call upon our Interim Company Secretary, Ms. Ekta Agarwal, to provide general instructions to the members regarding participation in this meeting and on casting of votes through the e-voting facility. Over to you, Ekta.
Thank you, Chairperson. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome all the members, Board of Directors, and invitees to the 47th Annual General Meeting of the company. The members may note that this meeting is being held through video conference in compliance with the Companies Act 2013 and circulars issued by the MCA. Facility to join this meeting through video conference is being made available to the members on a first-come, first-served basis. All members are kept on mute to enable seamless conduct of the meeting. The statutory registers and documents have been made available electronically for inspection by the members during the AGM. Members who wish to seek inspection of such documents can send their request to the Company Secretary Department. As the AGM is being held through video conference, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable, and hence the proxy register for inspection is not available. The company has received requests from few members to register them as speakers at the meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open for these members to ask questions or express their views. The moderator will facilitate this session once the chairperson opens the floor for questions and answers. It may be noted that the company reserves the right to restrict the number of members asking the questions depending on the availability of the time at the meeting. Now let me summarize the 18 resolutions placed before today's meeting seeking members' approval as set out in the notice of the annual general meeting. The first three resolutions pertain to ordinary business, which are adoption of standalone and consolidated financial statements for the financial year ended 31st March 2025 and the reports of the Board of Directors and the auditors thereon. Appointment of Professor Ravi Rasendra Majumdar, who retires by rotation and being eligible seeks reappointment at this AGM, to declare a final dividend of rupees 0.50 paise per equity share for the financial year ended 31st March 2025. Resolutions number 4 to 18 are special businesses and are: Resolution number 4 is towards the reappointment of Ms. Naina Lal Kidwai as an independent director of the company for second term. Resolution number 5 is towards the approval for payment of remuneration to directors in case of absence or inadequate profits. Resolutions number 6 to 15 pertains to the approval for various material related party transactions between various subsidiaries of Biocon Biologics Group wherein the company is not a party. Resolution number 16 is towards the approval
You have
for
joined the meeting. Kindly wait for the
Resolution number 16 is towards the approval for increase in the limits applicable for making investments, extending loans, and giving guarantees or providing securities in connection with loans to persons or bodies corporate. Resolution number 17 is towards the appointment of secretarial auditors of the company. Resolution number 18 is towards the ratification of payment of remuneration to the cost auditors for the financial year 25-26. The text of the resolutions along with the explanatory statement is already provided in the notice circulated to the members. In compliance with the MCA circulars, the items of special business in the AGM notice are considered unavoidable and hence are proposed for approval of the members. In compliance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulations, the company has arranged for e-voting facility for all the members holding shares in the company as of the cutoff date, which is 1st August 2025, through KFin Technologies Limited on all the resolutions proposed at today's AGM. The remote e-voting period commenced on Sunday, 3rd August 2025 at 9 a.m. and ended yesterday, that is Thursday, 7th August 2025 at 5 p.m. Members who joined us today for this AGM through video conferencing facility and who have not cast their vote during the remote e-voting period can still cast their vote on all the resolutions as set forth in the AGM notice through the InstaPoll facility provided by KFin Technologies Limited. Members may click on the thumb option below the screen to cast their vote on all the resolutions. Mr. V. Sridharan and in his absence, Mr. Pradeep P. Kulkarni, practicing company secretaries and partners of Messrs. V. Sridharan and Associates, have been appointed by the board as the scrutinizer for the e-voting process. Upon submission of report by the scrutinizer, the results of e-voting and the InstaPoll will be intimated to the stock exchanges within 2 working days from the conclusion of this AGM and will be made available on the company's website and website of KFin Technologies Limited, RT of the company. Statutory auditors Messrs. BSR and Company LLP and secretarial auditors Messrs. V. Sridharan and Associates have expressed their unqualified opinion on their respective reports for the financial year 24-25. The statutory auditor's report on standalone financial statements and consolidated financial statements are made available on page number 269 and 334 of the annual report respectively. The secretarial audit report is available on page number 207 of the annual report. As the auditor's report are already circulated to the members as part of the annual report, we take the reports as read. I now request our chairperson Kiran to address the members.
Thank you, Ekta. Dear shareholders, I'd like to start by saying that FY25 was a defining year for the Biocon Group as we intensified our focus on accelerating reach, which is our mission to expand access to essential medicines in a world facing widening healthcare inequities. The burden of non-communicable diseases such as diabetes and cancer now are responsible for over 70% of global deaths. And it continues to escalate healthcare costs and impact lives globally. In this landscape, Biocon's commitment to affordable innovation is more critical than ever. We are breaking down barriers by delivering high quality, affordable medicines at scale and with speed to those who need them the most. Let me now touch upon financial performance. FY25 was a year of strategic capital investments aimed at securing long term growth. We committed significant resources towards expanding manufacturing capacity, enhancing R&D capabilities, and strengthening our global supply chain infrastructure. These investments are designed to support the scaling of our biosimilars and generics portfolio, especially the GLP-1s, and to accelerate innovation and position Biocon for sustained leadership in key therapeutic areas. FY25 was marked by steady growth. Consolidated revenue rose by 5% to 164.699 million rupees. EBITDA increased by 5% to 43,745 million, and profit for the year stood at 10,133 million. In dollar terms, revenue was registered at USD 1.95 billion and EBITDA was at 518 USD million. Profit was at 116 million USD. Our biosimilars business led the performance with a strong 15% growth on a like-to-like basis, while our generics and research services business grew by 8% and 4% respectively. Giving you some segmental information, generics business in FY25 made a strategic foray into the high-growth therapeutic area of diabesity with the UK launch of generic liraglutide, which is our first GLP-1 product. This milestone makes Biocon the only company globally to offer a generic GLP-1 therapy along two interchangeable biosimilar insulins, marking a unique position in diabetes care. We have also built a robust pipeline of GLP-1 peptides supported by global scale manufacturing infrastructure and proprietary delivery technologies that we believe offer us a strong competitive edge. With EU approval secured and US filings underway for semaglutide and tirzepatide, we are well positioned to tap into the projected 144 billion USD GLP-1 market by 2029. Coming to the biosimilars business, we continued to strengthen our presence in the US market with the launch of Yesintek, our fifth biosimilar and one of the first ustekinumab biosimilars to treat inflammatory diseases. Its strong adoption among physicians and peers highlights trust in our science, reliability, and commercial capabilities. In oncology, we doubled our market share in the US, reflecting improved patient access to our biosimilar therapies. In diabetology, our ambition to reach 1 in 5 insulin-dependent patients globally saw major progress this year. Biocon is now the third largest global player in the Rh insulin and insulin glargine market. We have delivered 6.1 million doses of recombinant human insulin since 2004 and 3.1 million doses of insulin glargine over the last 12 years. A key highlight this year was the US FDA approval of our biosimilar insulin aspart as an interchangeable product which will be marketed under the brand name Kirsty. This makes Biocon the only company in the world with two interchangeable biosimilar insulins, namely glargine and aspart, approved in the US, which is a groundbreaking milestone in affordable diabetes care. To further boost capacity, we advanced expansion of our Malaysia facility, which will double our production of both drug substance and drug product. Additionally, we partnered with Civica, a US non-profit, to supply insulin aspart drug substance for their development needs and manufacture insulin aspart locally. Now, coming to our research services business, which we now refer to as the CRDMO business, which is Syngene. Um, this business expanded its biologics capabilities by acquiring a US facility and launching the next generation protein production platform, accelerating clients' path from lab to clinic. Syngene is now well positioned to be a key player in the global biopharma and life sciences outsourcing ecosystem. When it comes to capital raise, we made significant strides in improving liquidity and strengthening our balance sheet. Biocon Biologics raised $800 million or 66,763 million rupees through a benchmark bond issuance listed on the Singapore Exchange. In June 2025, Biocon Limited raised a 45 billion rupees via a QIP or a qualified institutions placement, and the robust investor response that we received reflects strong confidence in Biocon's strategy and execution capabilities. In conclusion, as we look ahead, Biocon remains steadfast in its mission to expand access to life-saving medicines globally. With a unique position in insulin and GLP-1 therapies, an expanding global footprint, and strong financial fundamentals, we are now well equipped to deliver on our purpose: accelerating reach, expanding access, and propelling growth while creating long term value for all stakeholders. Thank you. And I now open it up to
Yeah.
questions.
Thank you, Chairperson. Dear members, before we proceed with the questions and answers session, we would request you to kindly take note of a few points. Moderator will announce the name of each member who has registered themselves as speaker shareholder. Kindly unmute yourselves before you proceed to ask any question. Speakers are requested to keep your question brief and specific. I would now request the moderator to facilitate the question and answer session, please.
Thank you, ma'am. The first speaker is Mr. Praveen Kumar. Mr. Praveen Kumar, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Mr. Praveen
Sir, I'm
Kumar.
audible?
Yes,
Audible?
sir.
A very, very good afternoon to my respected Chairperson, Madam, well-decorated esteemed Board of Director, my fellow shareholder, myself, Praveen Kumar, joining this meeting from New Delhi. I have few observations which I love to share with the entire house. But before that, in this financial year, this is our first interaction with the management. So I wish the entire management team, each and every dedicated employee of our company worldwide, a happy, healthy, and prosperous future, sir. Ma'am. And coming down to my observation, ma'am, I'm with the company since IPO and I have the deepest respect for you. Each year, I'm looking forward to your deepest, in depth address to the shareholder. It was very, very informative and delightful to hear you year by year. And to be very honest with you, it's a legacy for me to be part of such a great company who create job for Make in India, creating sustainable value creation for a retail investor like me and saving lots and lots of lives. I mean, the purpose is great. God bless you with all the positivity, health, and happiness, man. I am delighted to accept all the resolution which you set out for the notice today. And as far as the question is concerned, a question which I love to ask you. Nowadays, if you see, there are lots of buzz about AI tools, which is creating buzz in the market. And there is a company called DeepSeek who truly disrupted the market with their very, very asset-light model kind of thing. So, if we are talking about next 2 year road plan, do you have any plan to use it in our operation to prompt our operation that will be reflecting revenue and profitability, so and so forth? And one more thing, which is from a retail point of view, which is the litmus test of any company, is the communication between the company and the retail investor. In this regard, I love to thank our respected company secretary, Madam, and her entire team for bringing out higher standard of corporate governance to the retail investor. It was always a red carpet welcome with our queries and update that doubly, boost our morale as far as our investment in the company is concerned. Our company secretary is the biggest asset as far as the communication is concerned. God bless them all. At the end, ma'am, I just pray to the God that He will bless you with all the positivity, so that along with the professional team, we are taking our company to the near frontier in the future. And thank you very much for this opportunity. Wish you all the luck and all the best. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Praveen Kumar ji. This is very kind of you to say all these wonderful words. Let me answer your question about AI tools. This morning, we inaugurated our state of the art facilities for GLP-1 and other peptides. And I can tell you that we've used the most advanced digital technologies. And we remain very, very excited with what AI has to offer. I think going forward, we are adopting AI wherever we can in terms of our drug discovery, drug development, and many, many aspects of our manufacturing technologies, where, as you know, we need to generate a lot of normalized data to make it effective. So we are on this journey, but in terms of digital technologies overall, we are really employing them at great scale across all our businesses. So thank you for your interest in this new technology, but you can rest assured that we too are very focused on seeing how we take advantage of it to bring more efficiencies into our businesses and to really make sure that we drive very profitable growth as a result of these operational excellence aspects.
Thank you, ma'am. The next speaker is Mr. Chetan Chadda. Mr. Chetan Chadda, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, so much to give me the chance to speak with you. Myself, Chetan Chadda, and I'm joining this AGM from New Delhi at my home. And I'm really thankful to the Secretarial Department to give me the chance and informing me as a speaker and giving me the chance to speak with you. First of all, in this year, मैडम 30 मैंने सेक्रेटरियल डिपार्टमेंट को इसलिए धन्यवाद करूंगा कि मैंने एक हार्ड कॉपी की रिक्वेस्ट के लिए आप लोगों को रिक्वेस्ट की थी, तो मैडम ने मुझे ऑन टाइमली प्रोवाइड करा दी, जिसमें मैंने देखा 32 पेजेस का नोटिस था अपना और 417 पेजेस, ऑलमोस्ट 449 पेजेस थे। काफी अच्छी एनुअल रिपोर्ट है मैडम, बट द शेयर प्राइस इज नॉट सेटिस्फैक्ट्री। शेयर प्राइस इज ओनली 340 रुपीज फॉर द फेस वैल्यू ऑफ 5 रुपीज। अगर मैडम हम अपने कॉम्पिटिटिव को देखेंगे तो जो हमारे बाद में भी आए हैं, जैसे कि मैनकाइंड इंडस्ट्रीज वाले भी हैं, वो अभी अपने से टाई अप में हैं और हमसे उनका शेयर प्राइस ऑलमोस्ट 2500 से 2600 रुपए में चलता है। अगर हम अपनी कंपनी की ग्रोथ और रेपुटेशन देखेंगे या अपने पास जो ब्रांड्स हैं उनको देखेंगे तो उनके मुकाबले में हम शायद मार्केट में मतलब ब्रांड ही है या कहीं स्टैंड नहीं करते। इस बारे में जरूर हमें कुछ सोचने की जरूरत है कि हमारे पास कितने सारे पेटेंट्स हैं, कोलैबोरेशन हमारी सिंजिन्स के साथ है। एनुअल रिपोर्ट के अंदर हमने अपने 9 डायरेक्टर्स के बारे में काफी बढ़िया बढ़िया बातें की हैं और उनके भी अपने सिंजिन्स जो कोलैबोरेटर हैं उनके भी 9 डायरेक्टर्स के बारे में बातचीत की है। ये एक अच्छा साइन है। लास्ट ईयर हमारी जो प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी थी वो 1,56,212 थी मिलियन थी, जो कि इस साल 1,64,699 मिलियन, ऑलमोस्ट 8,687 मिलियन, मतलब 8,687 मिलियन इतना हमारी जो इनकम और रेवेन्यू है वो बढ़ा है। उसके बावजूद भी मैडम जो हम लोग अगर अपनी बुक वैल्यू को देखें कि 180 रुपीज पे पहुंच गई है, जो कि लास्ट ईयर 165 पे थी। अगर हम सिर्फ 5 साल का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड, जो कि कोविड सिनेरियो पे हम वीसी मॉडल पे आए हैं, तो अगर हम देखेंगे कि बोर्ड की तरक्की काफी फास्ट एंड फास्ट हुई है, लेकिन शेयर होल्डर की तरक्की उस तरीके से नहीं हो पाई है। शेयर होल्डर को देखेंगे तो हमारी ईपीएस भी, ये अगर हम अपनी अदर इनकम देखते हैं तो लास्ट ईयर 8,655 मिलियन, मैडम लास्ट ईयर से अभी 12,082 मिलियन, यानी कि ऑलमोस्ट 4,000 मिलियन का प्रॉफिट हमें अदर इनकम से मिला है। लेकिन जहां हम नेट इनकम की बात करते हैं वहां पे वो ग्रोथ कैसे गायब हो जाती है ये समझ में नहीं आ पा रही मैडम बात, क्योंकि जो नेट इनकम है लास्ट ईयर 10,133 मिलियन से सिर्फ मैडम सर ये हम पता आपको
नहीं नहीं
एनुअल
आप
रिपोर्ट पे बात कर रहे हैं
नहीं
सर,
नहीं
हम
प्लीज
ये एनुअल रिपोर्ट पे बात कर रहे हैं और दिस इज द पैटर्न ऑफ द एनुअल रिपोर्ट। मैं अगर कोई आपकी तारीफें नहीं कर सकता बिना किसी रीजन के, मैं एनुअल रिपोर्ट से बाइफरकेट होकर आपसे कोई बात नहीं चाहता। मैं चाहता हूं कि शेयर होल्डर को हमेशा उसकी नेटवर्थ की वैल्यू मिले, और शायद हो सकता है कि बोर्ड कैपेबल है उस चीज पे ध्यान करने के, लेकिन उनका फोकस वो नहीं जा रहा, तो उस फोकस की तरफ जाने की बहुत सख्त जरूरत है मेरे हिसाब से। मैडम ये देखिए कि इतनी हमारी बुक वैल्यू 165 से 180 पहुंच गई, लेकिन डिविडेंड जो हम शेयर होल्डर को रिटर्न चाहिए डिविडेंड के तौर पे, बोनस के तौर पे, शेयर प्राइस के तौर पे, उन तीनों जगह पे हम कहां स्टैंड करते हैं इस बारे में देखिए। हमारे बोर्ड को ये सोचना होगा कि शेयर होल्डर को रिवॉर्ड कैसे मिलेगा, इस बारे में जरूर देखिए। आप देखिए पिछले 6 साल में शेयर होल्डर क्या कर रहा है, सिर्फ अभी तक वेटिंग में लगा हुआ है कि कंपनी कुछ करेगी। आप अपनी एक्सपेंडिंग कर रहे हैं, अच्छा कर रहे हैं। आपने अपना R&D सेक्शन में जहां हम पहले 7% पैसा खर्च करते थे, वो आपने बढ़ा के 9% कर लिया, ये भी एक अच्छा साइन रहा। लेकिन CSR एक्टिविटी भी बढ़ गई, लेकिन शेयर होल्डर को कहीं डिविडेंड नहीं बढ़ा, कहीं रिटर्न नहीं बढ़ी, शेयर प्राइस नहीं बढ़ रहा। इस सब के बारे में बोर्ड सोचे कि शेयर होल्डर को क्या मिला है। शेयर होल्डर भी कुछ एक्सपेक्ट करता है। जो स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर आपके साथ टाइम लगा रहा है, आपके साथ इतना इवेल्यूएट होके यहाँ पे हम ऑलमोस्ट आधा घंटा हो चुका है, और अभी पीछे वाले स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर भी आपकी बात को सुनेंगे, तो 1 से 1.5 घंटा आपके साथ इवेल्यूएट करेंगे, तो उनको कुछ नहीं मिलता है। कम से कम बोर्ड को ये कंसिडर करना चाहिए कि जो शेयर होल्डर आप लोगों के साथ इतने टाइम से जुड़ा हुआ है, वो किसी न किसी चीज के रूप में भी अपने शेयर होल्डर के लिए एक रिवॉर्ड चाहता है। तो रिवॉर्ड के तौर पे आप लोग शेयर होल्डर को क्या सोचते हैं कि उसे किस तरीके से रिवॉर्डेड किया जाए, ये जरूर देखें। थैंक यू मैडम कि आपने
जी is Mr. Chadda there? Please keep him on.
No, he's not there, ma'am.
Okay, I just think I want to answer by saying Chadda ji, मैंने सुना है आपकी जो comments किए हैं, and I agree with you कि expectations of shareholders are not being perceived as being met, and मेरा कहने का ये है कि the company is in an investment phase. हम बहुत ही investment कर रहे हैं for the future, और आपको थोड़ा सा patience रखना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम जो चाहते हैं आपके लिए बहुत ही शेयर होल्डर रिटर्न्स हम चाहते हैं, लेकिन वी आर इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ बिल्डिंग अ ग्लोबल कंपनी एट स्केल, और इसके लिए बहुत ही इन्वेस्टमेंट्स करना पड़ता है। हमने बहुत ही एक यूनिक कंपनी हमने बिल्ड किया है, और ये कंपनी जो है इंडिया प्रीमियर बायोफार्मा कंपनी है। ये बायोफार्मा कंपनी में काफी इन्वेस्टमेंट होता है, R&D में भी हमने बहुत ही इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है, और अभी एक्सपेंशन के लिए भी हमने बहुत ही इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है, जो नए नए प्रोडक्ट सेगमेंट को हम देख रहे हैं। तो इसी के बजाय आपको थोड़ा सा पेशेंस रखना पड़ेगा, लेकिन मैं ये चाहती हूँ कि आपको बहुत नजदीक टाइम में आपको अच्छा फायदा मिलेगा।
The next speaker is Mr. SP Baman Besania. Mr. SP Baman Besania, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Madam, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, madam, I'm SP Besania from Bombay. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to speak. Madam, your results were quite disappointing, but whatever you replied just now, I hope you'll give good results by 50th year, which is 3 years away from here now. So I wish you all the best for the 50th year from now onwards, and please ensure that shareholders are rewarded, because our subsidiary is doing much better than us. And what happened to the IPO which was supposed to come of Biocon Biologics? If you can reply on that. Thank you very much and all the best.
So, Mr. Mesania, thank you for your questions. First and foremost, like I explained earlier on, I think we are in a very strong investment phase to really look at some of the very interesting opportunities that we are seeing ahead of us. As you know, we made substantial investments in the biosimilars business, which we are now seeing as very big, beneficial investments, because we are clearly seeing huge opportunities in insulins. We are seeing huge opportunities in biosimilar antibodies, and as you can see, our growth is now finally, reflecting that opportunity. We have also, as you know, had a very successful QIP, and that has enabled us to basically improve our financial health of the biosimilars business. And very soon you will see that this quarter, for instance, we have actually had a profitable biosimilars business for the first time. And going forward, we expect this to increase much further. And in terms of your question on the IPO, as you know, we have constituted a committee to see what is the most optimal value unlocking way forward, which includes not just an IPO for biologics, but also a potential merger between Biocon and biologics. This is being evaluated as we speak, and very soon we'll come out with the final outcome. So that's what I can assure you, that we are looking at maximizing shareholder interest. And whilst you are disappointed with the results, I can assure you that the fundamentals are very strong.
Speaker number 4, Mr. Kaushik Narendra Shaukar. Mr. Kaushik Narendra Shaukar, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Mr. Shaukar.
I'm audible, ma'am?
Yes.
I'm audible, thank you. Good afternoon to respected chairman, esteemed directors, and key management personnel. It gives me immense pleasure to interact with you once again this year. I'm also deeply grateful to our company secretary for granting me this opportunity. Coming to the agenda of the meeting, I would like to seek only clarification. As Biocon continues to expand its biosimilars and biologics portfolio across global markets, how is the company strategically investing in AI-driven drug discovery and personalized medicine to stay competitive in evolving global healthcare landscape? One suggestion: Biocon, Biocon uh, could consider launching a dedicated awareness program for physicians and patients in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities to improve the adoption of biosimilars. This not only expand market reach but also strengthen Biocon's positioning as a leader in affordable biologics across underserved regions. Before concluding, I would like to share a thought that I believe reflects our company's own inspiring journey. Biocon isn't just manufacturing medicines, it's manufacturing hope by turning cutting edge science into affordable healing for millions. And on a lighter note, Biocon is so focused on biosimilars, even their meetings probably come with a generic agenda. Uh, a personal appeal, I'm personally committed to putting in my best efforts, but with the organization support, the journey becomes even more meaningful. In that spirit, I once again request your kind consideration of our esteemed chairman and MD and CFO to provide me the opportunity to get associated with our Biocon in the area of certification audit, including those related to routine foreign payments. Ma'am, I'm appealing to you for last so many years, and you just nod your head in conformity, but there's no progress at all. When you have to look out for shareholders' welfare, you cannot just keep on investing. For last 2 decades, you just investing only and not even started operation. That's surprising, ma'am. When we are the real owner of the company, you should have respect for us. When giving 50% dividend, once if you give 50% to bagger, they throw 50% in your face. They don't accept 50%. So it's what
Sir,
that's
kindly
so
conclude.
So, in your view, we are one beggar. We are less than beggar. You should hold the 50% for investment purpose as well as investing. Why should you 50% shareholders, ma'am? It doesn't look good. Anyhow, thank you for your time, attention, and continued support. I look forward to engaging with you next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Saukar. Let me answer some of your questions. I think I had answered earlier on that certainly we are looking at AI, driven drug discovery, and we are also looking at various aspects of new technologies, especially at Syngene. We are using many of these new technologies for developing biosimilars and other molecules. So certainly you can rest assured about that. In terms of your comments on creating awareness for biosimilars in tier 2, tier 3 cities, there is a very strong adoption of biosimilars already across the country, and our partners are doing a very good job of marketing these biosimilars in our country, which is benefiting millions of patients. So with that, I hope that in the future you will be happy with the kind of performance we expect to deliver, and we will increase the kind of dividend expectations of our shareholders in the years ahead. Thank you.
Speaker number 5, Mr. K. Sadanand Sastry has not joined. Speaker number 6, Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Kindly limit your speech to 2 minutes only.
सर वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून सर, वेरी गुड इवनिंग. वणक्कम मैडम, आपको आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ जी, वणक्कम.
मैडम मैं जानना चाहता हूँ, आई एम द ओल्डेस्ट शेयर होल्डर. आई एम होल्डिंग अ 40 शेयर of your company, and I today morning your actor madam, your company share department madam has phoned me whether you are joining or not. This shows how our company is growing up. Sir, we are in the farmer business. So who are the client at present, and who will be new client will be coming in this year, and what order at present we having is export and import. And sir, madam, I would like to know which pharma company we are giving our client, madam. Can you throw on this light on this program? And if possible, can you arrange a factory visit so that we can come to know how many scientists people are working with you, madam, at present? What are the scientists people are working at present? And nothing more to it. I end my speech praying the gods and K Fintech ki jai ho and wishing you good luck. Thank you, madam. आपको 15 अगस्त का त्योहार का शुभकामना देता हूँ, और आपको रक्षाबंधन का सब त्योहारों का, और आपका दिस इज कमिंग आपको 15 अगस्त का भी विशिंग करता हूँ मैडम. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र, वंदे मातरम. Speaking from Mumbai. Thank you very much, madam. Jai Hind, madam.
Jai Hind, Rangwala ji. Thank you very much for all your good wishes for Raksha Bandhan and Independence Day. I would like to say that we are, focused on making sure that our businesses grow and that you will also benefit from our success. So, with all your good wishes, we hope to, make you happy in the future.
Speaker number 7, Lekha Satish Shah, not joined. Speaker number 8, M. Prakash Chandra Galada, not joined. Speaker number 9, Devinder Kaur, not joined. The next speaker is Mr. Ramesh Shankar Golla. Mr. Ramesh Shankar Golla, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Mr. Ramesh Shankar Golla? No response, sir. The next speaker is Mr. Vinay Vishnu Bide. Mr. Vinay Vishnu Bide, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Hello, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Chairperson, Kiran Shaw Madam, Directors present on call today, company executives, fellow shareholders, as already announced. My name is Vinay Bhide, and I'm a shareholder of our company and our group companies, and I'm speaking from Mumbai. At the outset, let me thank you, for having presented a performance of our company for the concluded financial year in the form of a very presentable annual report. And on the top of that, thank you for all the details that you have clarified since the start of this meeting, giving comfort to all of us as to how the investment in our company is going to fructify in the years to come. I take it, for the all the details that you have, explained and clarified, and I look forward to, the benefits of the investment that we have made in this company, and also, your clarification regarding Biocon Biologics, whether it is in the form of an IPO. If there is an IPO, please keep us in mind for a preferential allotment. If there is a merger, we in any case stand to benefit. I think most of the details that we would have liked to ask the shareholders are already there in the annual report, and you have clarified them at the start of this meeting. I have no further questions to ask except support all the resolutions and wish you and the team all the best. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Bide. Thank you very much for your comments.
Speaker number 12, Madam K. Elijah Devi. K. Elijah Devi, please unmute yourself and ask your question. K. Elijah Devi. Please speak. K. Elijah Devi.
Yeah, very good afternoon, madam. Malhotra's joint holder of the account holder. She's my mother. Thank you, Chairman sir. Wonderful. She has given a lot of information, and I thank my secretary department and tell me the report and link. I support all the rest, Madam Chairman, and best wishes to you. Take care, madam. I believe the leadership and the leadership definitely will bounce back again. Uh, uh, Once again, madam, I want to bring to notice regarding this American tariff. What will the impact on my company margins and EBITDA? So, what is the next year's CapEx plan? Please let me know. I hope in this financial year we will be the EBITDA margin will be the higher. I hope so. I believe your leadership, madam. Take care. God bless you. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. I'm Bharatra signing off from Hyderabad. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You can see that in this, we have shown an improvement in both revenues and EBITDA, and we will continue to focus on making sure that we keep growing EBITDA and revenues so that we can run a very profitable and business as we move into the future with very exciting prospects.
Next speaker, Mr. Abhishek J. Mr. Abhishek J, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Mr. Abhishek J. Mr. Abhishek J, please speak. No, Mr. Abhishek J.
Give me some time.
We are not getting any response from you, sir.
Why don't you come back to him? Go to the next one.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. The next speaker is Mr. P. Jaychan. Mr. P. Jaychan, not joined. The next speaker, Mr. P. Shyamsundari. P. Shyamsundari, not joined. The next speaker is Mr. Santosh Bhutani. Mr. Santosh Bhutani, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Mr. Santosh Bhutani. Mr. Santosh Bhutani. No response, ma'am. The next speaker is Mr. Manoj Jeevaraj Bagadia. Mr. Manoj Jeevaraj Bagadia. Not joined, madam. The next speaker is Mr. Hiranand Kotwani. Mr. Hiranand Kotwani, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Are you audible? Yes, yes.
Yes.
Namaste. Yes. Are you visible also? Hello?
Not yet, sir. Not yet, sir. Please continue.
Okay, no, your video is not. Yes, yeah, it will come. Thank you. Namaste. I am Hiranand
Yeah,
Kotwani from.
I can see you. Yes.
Yeah. Madam, it is a great pleasure to talk to you. You narrated all the things with our satisfaction. Because so many years I am talking with the cry were not satisfactory. reply, not reply, but your operation. But certainly you are moving in right direction. Thank you for that. How this American tariff president policy will affect our organization? Is the a blessing in disguise? Because we are manufacturing there, we can raise the price and huge revenue will come to our foreign exchange. What is your vision in this regard in the American market? Please narrate our their manufacturing activities there, our investment, and how much yield we drive from the American operation, and what foreign exchange come to India and Indian operation and other operation will improve. Please narrate the growth story and the R&D facility and innovation. New product will come in our organization, which will help your affordable and at large service of human, particularly health is very much acknowledged. I thank you and acknowledge that you are very dedicated in this regard. How the growth will come in future and the prosperity will come. I am here the prosperity is the profitability. Thank you and good luck.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Kotwani. Let me answer by saying that first and foremost, we are a globally networked company because we have operations across the world. India is, of course, our base, and here is where we do R&D. Here is where we basically manufacture the bulk of our products. But as you know, there is a growing trend of localization across the world, and we do serve each one of these regions through various partnerships or our own presence. US is an important market for us, and whilst we have a strong presence through our own production in India, we also want to now increase our localized production in the US, where we have both partnerships and our own facilities. But I think collectively they really provide the growth and the profitability to our business as a whole. So you, the shareholders, benefit from both the Indian operations and the US operations. So I think, this is the way I want to portray the business, that it is a global business with international and Indian operations, and you, the shareholders, benefit from both.
The next speaker is Mr. Atanu Saha. Mr. Atanu Saha, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. Good evening. I, Atanu Shah, a shareholder of Biocon Limited. My respective Kiran Shahji. It's ongoing 47th AGM, which is 8th August 2025. And thanks to our Ekta Agarwal madam and his total team, secretarial department. And my previous shareholder already raised number of queries. The total income growth is high, which is showing its page number 2. And this also information that's related with non-financial highlights, so at environment, social and good governance related matter. I'm requesting please send to me to my address. The question is that, so what is its current percentage, madam? What is current percentage doing business in America? And it's already my number of queries. So please, I'm requesting please send me a book. And I, Atanu Shah, do forwarding. I already casted the matter of agendas. I already casted my votes, all resolutions. And thank you very much. I, Atanu Shah, forwarding to our KFIN. That's really beautifully organizing it to accelerate reach, the expanding access, propelling growth. It's our motto. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Atanu Shah. Let me just answer your question by saying that right now, as a group, we basically about 40% of our business caters to the US market.
Next speaker is Mr. Jaideep Bakshi. Mr. Jaideep Bakshi, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Yes, very good afternoon, Chairperson, ma'am, and others present in today's video conference. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. I also convey my thanks to our Company Secretary, Madam, this Ekta Agarwal, Madam, for giving me an opportunity, and also to our moderator of the Cape Intech team for conducting this video conference in a smooth manner. Ma'am, the annual report presented is well much informative, and also your initial speech also.
So just want to know what is the company's plan to expand its biosimilar portfolio in these emerging markets in the coming years? And how is company positioning itself to compete with its competitors in this field of operation? Kindly share some thoughts. And our R&D capex plans and new products development on the rollout are we planning? And what is our ESG credit points earned? Kindly share, and carbon footprint reduction policy. That's all from my side. I wish the company all the best in the coming years and continue with this DC so that we can all join from different parts of the country, and happy Janmashtami and Rakhi to all present into this video conference.
Thank you, Mr. Jaideep ji. I just want to say that in terms of the investments that we are making in all the areas that you talked about, we are of course investing for growth. And in terms of our competition, as you know, we are amongst the 5 leading biosimilars companies in the world. And the investments we've made so far is why we are in this group of leadership, because I think to be significant in biosimilars, you need scale, you need to have invested in a pipeline, and we have now 12 biosimilars in global markets, which is one of the largest number of biosimilars that a single company has. We have a very strong footprint globally in terms of manufacturing. We have a very strong and robust supply chain. So all this actually positions us in a very, very strong competitive way. And we are basically investing to make sure that we seek leadership and global leadership in the future. In Biocon, we are of course investing in new segments, especially the GLP-1s, which together with what we are doing in biosimilars should put us ahead of competition in a very significant way. So with all these aspects, I would say that even from a ESG point of view, you would have seen that in my speech, I did mention that sustainability and sustainable business practices is something that we really, really focus on. We have been given a gold recognition by EcoVadis. Syngene has also been recognized by Time Magazine as one of the most sustainable companies. And as a group, we are very focused on sustainability. We are focused on reducing our carbon footprint. We have a very, very significant component of our energy as renewable energy. In Biocon, for instance, we are in certain parts at 95% levels, and we are trying to really increase our utilization of renewable energy to a maximum level in every region that we operate in. So thank you for your question on sustainability, but I think we're very focused on ensuring that we're a very sustainable company. Thank you.
The next speaker is Mr. Prabhjot Singh Sani. Mr. Prabhjot Singh Sani is not available in the meeting. The next speaker is Mr. Reddappa Gundluru. Mr. Reddappa Gundluru, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Mr. Reddappa Gundluru. Mr. Reddappa Gundluru, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. No response, ma'am. The next speaker is Mr. Aloysius Peter Mascarenhas. Mr. Aloysius Peter Mascarenhas.
Hello. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
yes. I
I'm
can hear you.
Mrs. I'm Mrs. Celestine. I'm speaking. I'm the next. Then Aloysius will talk. Respected chairperson, Madam Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders, I am Mrs. C. Mascarenhas speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank the company secretary for sending me an annual report and also registering me as a speaker. I would prefer a physical copy, madam. Giving, and also K FinTech, big thanks for giving me this platform, which at least I logged in well. Syngene, I don't know what happened. I could not just talk. Anyway, working is good. Lots is done from various fields. I am very happy annual report is giving full of information, facts and figures, and adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. I congratulate you and madam, you and all the people for all the awards and accolades received. Very good CSR work. Also, lots of things are done from the ESG side. I am very happy on it. Now I have come to my queries. What is the total spend on AI and Gen AI? Next is in the R&D, how many scientists we have, average age, male-female ratio, and attrition level, and how if it is higher, how we take care to keep them with us. Then next is what challenges we will face or we are facing with the Trump's tariff of 50%, and will we will be attracting 50 or it may be less, and if 50%, how we will take care of these challenges. With this, I support all the resolutions. I wish my company all the best. I have full faith in madam, and this is the 47 year. We will see great glory in the golden jubilee, that is 50 years, 3 years hence. With this, thank you very much. I wish you very good health and the entire team, and also a very happy festive season. Tomorrow being Rakshadan and further all, I wish you all that. With this, thank you. And I now hand over to Mr. Aloysius Mascarenhas.
Hello, I'm the next speaker in the queue. Can I proceed, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Respected Chairperson, very distinguished members of the board, and my fellow shareholders. Good evening to you all. My name is Aloysius Mascarenhas. At the outset, I thank the management, company secretary, and the team for sending me the annual report, which I received on time. It is self-explanatory, giving in details all the products and the research done and the new invention and product which you have introduced, especially the this diabetes is a well-known thing which is the whole most of the humanity is suffering from diabetes. And before that, you had psoriasis also. These two products are very well done, and a good research has been done. And now my only question is, who are our peers and competitors, and what is our market share here and abroad? Especially abroad, what is the Trump tariff effect on us and our government policies in the local scenario? Rest, I don't want to ask any more questions. I am happy with the management, especially Mrs. Uh, Shaw, who is doing very good in all the spheres of this, and we see her many times on the TV. With this, I end my speech, wishing Madam and all the board members all the very best in the days and years to come. And thank you for patient hearing. Good health, good luck, and goodbye.
So, Mr. and Mrs. Mascarenhas, thank you so much for asking all those questions. And thank you for your good wishes. Let me start by answering Mrs. Celestine Mascarenhas' questions on R&D. As you know, these are very early days of AI and Gen AI. So although we are using it, I don't think we can actually tell you what percentage of our spend on R&D is AI and Gen AI. But let me tell you that this is something that we are really focused on going forward. In terms of the the gender ratio in our scientific cadre, you'll be happy to know that this is one of the highest cadres in our company, and our female scientist ratio is almost approaching 38 to 40%. We have a large number of scientists in the company, and this number is now almost touching 4,000 scientists in our between Biocon and biologics. And in terms of our market share, Mr. Mascarenhas, that you asked for, in many markets we have very significant share. You talked about diabetes. In for instance, in countries like Malaysia and Mexico, we are the largest provider of insulins in these markets. In terms of the US market, we have a 20% to 25% market share in most of the biosimilars that we market there. And in terms of the tariff impact that you asked us for, I think we are waiting for the final outcome of the Section 232 evaluation for pharma. Based on that, we will then address any potential challenges that may come out of that. But in the meantime, as you know, we also have a US manufacturing base which can also mitigate some of these challenges. So with that, we are really preparing ourselves as a global company with a number of aspects of our business that will have global resilience. Thank you.
The next speaker is Mr. Rishikesh Chopra. Mr. Rishikesh Chopra, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Audible?
Yes.
नमस्कार जी, मैं गाजियाबाद से बोल रहा हूँ। किरण जी नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।
गॉड ब्लेस यू। मैंने आपकी कंपनी में काफी समय से इन्वेस्ट किया हुआ है और मुझे बहुत प्रसन्नता है कि आपकी कंपनी आपके नेतृत्व में अच्छी तरक्की की है। मैं सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का धन्यवाद करता हूं कि उन्होंने मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी दी, आपके सामने बोलने का अवसर दिया, क्योंकि मेरे प्रश्नों का उत्तर आपकी प्रीवियस स्पीच में ऑलरेडी दे दिया गया है। तो मेरे प्रश्न 2-3 ही हैं, जिसके लिए मैं आपसे प्रार्थना करता हूं कि हमें अवगत कराएं। जो यूएस प्रेसिडेंट ने जो टैरिफ लगाया, उसमें अपनी कंपनी को क्या नफा नुकसान होगा, इसके बारे में थोड़ा विस्तार से बताएं। How many women employees are there in the company and what steps the company has taken to empower women employees? I suppose since you are yourself a woman, so you are taking care of all the women. But anyhow, this was my questions. What is the expansion plan for next 2 to 3 years? What is the whistleblower policy of your company? Whether your CSR activities include providing natural calamity sufferers, as in Uttaranchal, and drug addict sufferers. Last but not the least, I wish the management, all executives, entire workforce, and my co-speaker shareholders happy festivity days ahead and pray to God for all prosperity in the company. I also request to announce the speaker number in advance since there are so many meetings going on parallelly, so we have to miss so many meetings. Thank you very much. That is for future.
Ji. Thank you very much, Mr. Rishikesh Chopra ji. As far as your questions are concerned, we have a very strong focus on gender equity. As you very rightly said, as a woman leader, I want to make sure that we empower our women. At a group level, we are in all aspects of our business, we are at about 30%, but you will be very happy to know that we now have all women teams in many of our manufacturing facilities. Of course, in the R&D, we have a large number of women, which are approaching 40% in terms of the gender ratio. And as far as whistleblower policy is concerned, we have a very, very comprehensive and stringent whistleblower policy, which also has external components. So I think we take this very seriously. And in terms of the tariffs that you talked about, I had mentioned earlier that we are watching this space very carefully, and we will take all the required steps once the tariffs, if at all, are announced.
The next speaker is Mr. Manoj Jivraj Bagadia. Mr. Manoj Jivraj Bagadia, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Mr. Bagadia?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Very much for the opportunity, ma'am. Congratulations.
I cannot hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, जरा जोर से बात कर लीजिए.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the opportunity, ma'am. And all congratulations for successfully raising 4,500 crore. A broad question, ma'am. A lot of investment have been made in business for the past many years. When do you see the best fruits coming in? I mean, years or it will take a little longer. Just want to understand when do you see the best
Yeah.
fruits coming from whatever years? If you can talk about the revenue and EBITDA growth, how do you see over next 3 to 5 years? That was one thing. Second thing is, what do you plan to do with the shares of Syngene and Biocon Biologics? Is it possible that we break the structure and give it to the shareholders? I mean, is that the thought process, or if you can just throw some light on? And third question is, as far as the debt is concerned, when do you see we becoming debt free now? In case if we don't do any further acquisitions, everything. When do you
Yeah.
see company becoming debt free? Again,
Yeah.
thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Bagaria, for these very important questions. I think you have seen that as a company, our investment cycle does deliver very rich rewards once it starts operationalizing. For instance, biosimilars, the investments that we had to make upfront are now beginning to deliver very rich results for us. Similarly, I think even in generics, we've had cycles of investment and cycles of high growth. Right now, we are in that position, in that point of investing in the GLP-1 opportunity, which will be the next 10-year story for us. And in order to make sure that we can be competitive, that we can win in the market, and we can be strong and significant, we have to make those investments right now. So, unfortunately, the timing of these investments is also being bundled with the huge investments we've also made in expanding our insulin facility. And as you know, the insulin story is now becoming a very attractive story for Biocon Biologics. Today, we are the third biggest insulin company in the world. And as you know, we are also positioning ourselves as the leader in insulins globally in the coming years, as the insulin companies themselves shift their focus from insulins to GLP 1s. So I think we are now seeing the benefit of investing at scale in biologics and biosimilars, which is why we are now in the top 5 biosimilar companies in the world. And we are now positioning ourselves for high growth in biosimilars and insulins. I think the investments we are making today in GLP-1s is going to definitely return very rich dividends for us in the coming years. We expect in the next 5 years, the ROCE on these investments is going to be very, very rich. So, whilst we are seeing a situation right now where there is a concern around how much we are investing in capex, it is a phasing problem. I would also like to say that in terms of debt, as you know, I've been extremely cautious about debt. That is why we did the QIP, and we are basically ensuring that we, bring about financial health into the business. We are retiring many of our structured equity investors so that the interest burden reduces significantly, and all those interests that have been provisioned as a result will flow directly to the bottom line. So we will start seeing profitable growth in the near future, and we hope that over the next 5 years you will see a very high growth in our business and profitability.
Ma'am, that concludes the speakers list. Back to you, ma'am.
So with that, I would like to thank all the members, directors, and other invitees for attending the 47th Annual General Meeting. The meeting now stands concluded. Members may note that the e-voting will be available for the next 15 minutes on the KFin Technologies Limited's website. With that, thank you, Jai Hind, and Namaskar.